Birdman Mel, and as today's backyard bird tip, we're going to talk about how to attract more of what I call the clingers. Woodpeckers, nuthatches, chickadees, and titmice, all that have that unique ability to cling to a branch or a feeder. Feeding suet or special mixes that are full of tree nuts and peanuts are the key to attracting the acrobatic clinger family. Always start out locating feeders close to the tree trunk, as this group of bird naturally runs up and down the trunk looking for insects and sap. Once your feeder is discovered, you can move it out to where they and you can both enjoy the feeder. To discourage starlings and others, you can use a suet feeder that only feeds from the bottom. You can also get feeders that are caged so that grackles and others can't get into them. There's also special feeders that a clinger can come up and grab onto and grab a seed and go away, and other birds can't use it. This is my favorite to put onto a window or onto a deck because there's no mess. One of my favorite feeders is a big one like this that you fill with nuts, and it has a board big enough on it that the larger woodpeckers can rest their large tail and comfortably eat. They have to have a beak, though, that's long enough to reach in and grab a seed, so most of the other birds can't eat, and it's reserved for the woodpeckers, the nuthatches, and the other clingers. You can also make a great feeder that the clingers love by taking a cedar log and drilling holes through it, and then filling it full of suet that you make, or suet plugs that are made to go right in there. I have over 20 feeders in my backyard, and this is the favorite. Use all these tips, and before you know it, clingers will be hanging around your yard. Enjoy the view. Hi, I'm Birdman Mel, and for today's backyard bird tip, we're going to talk about how to attract cardinals to your backyard. Nationwide, cardinals are America's most desired backyard bird. No wonder, whether it's against white winter snow or in the springtime, the bright red cardinal brightens any yard. To attract cardinals, you have to have their favorite seeds. Sunflower seeds are safflower, available either alone or in a special cardinal mix. The cardinal's big bill makes it easy to crack these big seeds. Cardinals prefer feeders low to the ground or a platform feeder like this one. Being a portly fellow, the cardinal needs a feeder with a bar back away from the feed trough so he has room to feed. Cardinals will seldom use a tube feeder unless you have a tray large enough for them to set on it underneath of the tube. Cardinals, like all other birds, readily respond to water, so make sure you have a bird bath full of water ready for them to come see you. Cardinals have adapted readily to changes in the American landscape, and if you follow these tips, you'll see the cardinal will often come to visit. Look and listen closely, because oftentimes the cardinals are the first bird to visit in the morning and the very last one at night. Do these things and you'll soon be seeing red in your backyard.